Hey everyone! Quick story from my recent work experience. I had an agreement for 2 weeks of house sitting at the rate of $180, but ended up staying longer because the family wanted me to. I had already worked an extra week when I had to ask the employer to pay me for the original 2 weeks. When it was time for payment, or even past time for me to be paid for the extra week and 2 days, I was already working for another client by this point. There was some confusion. I was told that they prayed to God, and I'm assuming got some divine wisdom that they shouldn't pay me proper wages for the extra time. Deuteronomy 24:15 says, "You shall give him his wages on the day that he earns them before the sun sets, for he is poor and is counting on it, so that he does not cry out to the Lord against you, and it becomes a sin for you." Romans 13:7. 14 also says, "Pay everyone whatever you owe them. If you owe taxes, pay them. If you owe tolls, pay them. If you owe someone respect, respect that person." I prayed and stood up for myself, reminded them of our agreement, and they eventually paid me. I had already decided not to return to their house due to the payment issues. After I noted in my mind that I wasn't coming back, the employer reached out to tell me I didn't have to return for extra visits, as if I would, after all the hoops I had to jump through just to get paid what I was owed. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself and move on from situations that don't respect your time and effort. Since moving to Africa, I've met people who say they agree with us being Israel and wanting that brotherhood and sisterhood, but their actions don't match their words. This has happened far too often not to speak up. This is me putting you on notice. Be better human beings. I know I'm not perfect, but when I fall short, I go out of my way to apologize and make things right. If you're repeating the same behaviors over and over, you're not really being apologetic. You're just being a sorry individual. Thanks for tuning in.